Yes, yes, welcome in everyone. It's the One Burner Bachelor. 37 steps up high above the city. It's a beautiful afternoon. Thank you for your concern. First of all, many of you have sent me messages saying, are you okay? We didn't hear from you yesterday. Haven't heard from you since your fish and chips experiment. Yes, let's get just a quick peek in here, a little rest in here. That fish and chips experiment, I want to address that. What I have actually, before I address that, what's going on here is a potty pack of chicken wings. It's some of the flat and some of the drumsticks. They were not frozen, so I needed to add a little moisture to my pan because not as much water would be released from them if they were frozen as only refrigerated. So with a little bit of my butter mix in there, my imperial margarine. What's going on now is just some crisping and some flavor gathering and some good things going on with that, which will give me a minute to talk about my fish and chips, which turned into fish and potato stuffing or a fish and potato casserole, or something delicious, but not what I expected. So the next day, I still had half the package of tater tots left and half the package of fish sticks left. So in my favorite brand new saute pan, with nothing else in the pan, just letting the heat do its thing, those tater tots and those fish sticks cooked together and were absolutely fabulous. I just let them be, I let them crisp up, no butter, no lemon, nothing else in the pan, and they were absolutely delicious, as I hoped fish and chips, fish and tater tots would be. So we live and we learn, but I wanted to let you know what happened there was the next day I did figure it out and I worked at it, and you can do those in a pan. Just don't add anything to it. Just let them do their thing. And I bet if I covered them up with foil, with just the heat in the pan, they would have been even that much better and probably cooked that much faster. So anyways, right now, like I said, in this pan here is the potty pack of 10 of these. Oh, there's 5 drumsticks, there's 5 flats or 5 wings. And instead of $4 a pound or $3.99 a pound, they were $1.99 a pound or half price. So this was $2.61, or basically 26 cents a piece for each of these instead of 52 cents. 2 for the price of 1. Okay. So I'm mixing them around in here. And like I said, maybe I put a little too much water in the bottom of the pan to start, but I knew that would not release anywhere near as much water as a frozen one would, because they had already thawed some of the way and released some of their moisture before I added them to the pan. But okay, so thanks for listening on the fish and chips. Thank you for asking if I'm okay. I am. We just took an afternoon off, I guess, to maybe come up with something new to do or to take care of a little business. And so the browning on these is just from their own fat and from the butter in the pan with a little bit of water, because we weren't sure how quickly things would cook away or steam away, and we didn't want to get things browning or cooking too fast with chicken, because you don't want to hurry chicken. No pink with your chicken. There's no such thing as medium rare chicken. We want it cooked all the way through. So we're going to let that do its thing for a bit. We have a sauce or two that we are going to add as we take this on a little bit further. Thank you again, everyone, very much. So One Burner Bachelor, and we'll be back on a beautiful afternoon. Okay, my phone was flashing there for a second. I didn't want to lose anybody or lose anything. I just want to show the picture again and get another picture of these chicken wings. And then I'm going to try to pause it again and see if I can do it right. We'll be back. All right, we're back. I know I've said it before that it smells fabulous in here, but it really smells fabulous. So right now, these potty pack of chicken wings of 5 drumsticks and 5 flats are crisped up, are cooked through, and are still hanging in. Seems to be almost a little too much juice of the water I added and a little bit of imperial margarine I put in the juice coming from the chicken wings. But that's okay. We're not going to dump anything out. We're going to let things continue to simmer and put flavor through that. But as they simmer and we see how thin it will make our sauce, this is our opportunity, or an opportunity we're taking right now, to add Sweet Baby Ray's award-winning barbecue sauce. No fancy flavor to it, no nothing extra, but we're just getting that in there now. Our heat's at about 3/4, and you can see the bubbling and the happiness going on as the barbecue sauce has now joined that imperial margarine oil, as the water has really finally begun to steam away. That was not only in the chicken wings, but in the bottom of the pan that I added a little bit to start, to be sure nothing stuck and everything got off to a good start, because we knew it was going to take a little while. So now here we are. So I'm dropping my tongs for a second, and I'm turning the heat back to just below medium. And can't say I'm a huge fan of barbecue sauce, but you'd never know it right now. It's just that kind of day. The smell, just hit me again right in the face. It's absolutely wonderful. So we've got it turned down. Things are going to thicken a little bit, of course, as the moisture and whatnot dissipates or steams away from the barbecue sauce, and those other ingredients will come to the forefront and begin to stick to our wings, which are definitely cooked through and definitely ready to go. So all we're going to do now is pamper them a little bit and flavor them, and really get ready to enjoy this. All right, the One Burner Bachelor. So we've got some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce going on our party package of chicken wings. 5 drumsticks, 5 flats. We'll be back, everyone. Yikes, it smells good in here. Okay, we're back. All right. We just pulled the plug on the burner, on the One Burner Bachelor. And we've got our to-go set up here for our friend Victor at Boost Mobile. I put some classic ranch dressing in there and a little extra Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on the side. And as you can still see right here, we just unplugged this, and that barbecue sauce and everything there is just still sizzling. So he's getting a drummy, one of the flats. He's not getting that big drummy. I'm keeping that one. And another drummy. And this flat right here. All right. So that's what's going to my friend Victor right there. Some barbecue chicken wings, the party package. 5 flats, 5 drumsticks. We started them right from thawed. They weren't frozen. And we still added a little bit, we added a little bit of water and our imperial margarine to the bottom of the pan to get things started. And the moisture thing worked out just fine. It released enough moisture. The barbecue sauce that I added has added enough moisture to it. And there's still some good bubbling going on there now, which is awesome. Flavors are still, that means things are still happening. But it's already unplugged and the heat's already off. And it's just because it's just kind of cooling down. But that means these other 6 wings, which are probably all going to be mine, are all going to be flavored fabulously. But first I'm going to go deliver these. You know what? I'm going to give Victor one more drummy. He gets 5, I get 5. He's a big supporter. Okay, so look at that. How about that from the One Burner Bachelor? Just being delivered to you to enjoy on a beautiful afternoon, because you're a fan, because you're a supporter, because you're a subscriber, and because you're a sharer. All right. Thanks again, everyone. So One Burner Bachelor. Angelo didn't move very far, but he is okay. We're glad he's here. And we'll see you next time. Let's get a final shot of my 5 left in the pan and the 5 that I'm bringing to a friend who I think is really going to enjoy. Thanks again, everyone. We'll see you next time on the One Burner Bachelor.